He really only has a few seconds to start running towards the door of the plane. Watch him as he opens the cabin door and jumps in. Russell can be seen taking off in this new video.
He just grabbed the whole plane by himself?
I don't know if he was just worked at TSA or he worked one of those machines, or he's clearly not a pilot.
You just got the little vest. You're just supposed to be the tailgate guy. Make sure, hey.
I picked this one out. New video shows man stealing Horizon plane in 2018 incident. This one isn't a laugh factory video. We're notorious for doing comedy stuff on here. I saw some things that disturbed me about this, so
check it out.
Let's check it out.
It was August 10th, 2018. Richard Russell, also known as Bebo, clocked into work at SeaTac Airport at 2:36 p.m. You see him here briefly showing his badge to TSA. He walks through the employee security checkpoint. He's wearing a black t-shirt that says the sky's no limit. He grabs his backpack and continues. After this moment, 5 hours go by, according to the FBI report. It's unclear what he was doing for this time. Around 7:15 p.m., he arrived with a tow vehicle at the cargo area at the far north end of SeaTac, known as Cargo 1. Air traffic control started to sense something was not right when trying to make contact.
The Dash 8 on runway 16 center, say your call sign.
That's Russell on the left side of your screen in the tow vehicle. He's got complete control over the aircraft. You can see him release the plane from the vehicle, and the plane starts rolling forward. He really only has a few seconds to start running towards the door of the plane.
He just grabbed the whole plane by himself?
I don't know if he was just worked at TSA or he worked one of those machines, or he's clearly not a pilot.
You just got the little vest. You're just supposed to be the tailgate guy. Make sure, hey. Y'all said something's happening, call your sign. So y'all are watching him do this.
So y'all just seeing a guy just pull a plane, or you're not seeing it?
I just saw 30 angles of him going through airport security. How can somebody that's not a pilot know how to just grab the plane and just...
It's too easy.
Watch him as he opens the cabin door and jumps in. He pulls the door back up very quickly.
Seattle ground, Horizon guy, about to take off. It's going to be crazy.
More pilots started to chime in, and then it became clear something was definitely wrong.
Tower, you need to call and scramble now.
Russell can be seen taking off.
How do you just... I don't know. You know, like when you're on an airplane, you don't just take off. You like go around the corner, you turn.
There's a lot of other planes taking off. There's a lot of things coming landing.
Did nobody see within 2 minutes this plane just... How did he even know how to operate the plane?
That's my biggest thing, but I'll have to get to that in a second.
There's an emergency situation going on, and FAA Tower is not accepting any aircraft right now, not letting anybody depart.
While up in the air, Russell continued to radio in.
Hey, I found myself in a bit of a predicament. I'm in the air right now and just kind of soaring around.
One point, I said he was going to check out Mount Rainier. Down below, all aircraft held from taking off.
Just kind of freezing everybody at the moment.
An hour and 13 minutes after taking off, Russell crashed the plane on a remote Pierce County island, ending one of the most serious domestic airline security breaches since 9/11. The FBI ruled his death a suicide.
He was in the air for an hour and a half.
At face value, I said, yikes, that's scary.
Yeah,
that is very scary.
The fact that somebody on the job could just do that.
And there was no, hey, you can't get back. How are you doing that? Again, this is arguably the worst security breach since 9/11. It's terrifying.
Right, and you wouldn't think somebody that works at the airport would ever do something like this. It looked like he landed in the forest, but what if he landed at like a school or...
Okay, well that's why I wanted to make this video, is because I looked at the comments. I was really trying to see what everyone was saying, because comments be saying some facts usually. He really didn't want to hurt anybody. You can tell he just had issues. I hope he's in a better place.
Stop.
Whoa, hold on. Some say he went up there to die, others say he went up there to live. Crazy and brave, or the other way around. I think our world missed out on great potential from this guy. If only he had better options. Hope he's in a better place. Okay, poor guy, life hit him hard and he wanted to fly a plane before clocking out, and doing so on a remote island so no one would get hurt. Stop. I don't care if this is a hot take. Number one, I'm an advocate for mental health, and if you're suicidal, get help, speak to someone.
Seek help, find somebody, find something.
Anything. This is not the answer. Hijacking planes, where there's people taking off, there's planes in the air, you're not a pilot, you're not aware of who's coming. You put thousands of people's lives in jeopardy by going up there. I'm gonna crash it in a safe area. You don't know what you're doing.
You're not a pilot.
You're not a pilot.
This is the first time you ever fucking operated a plane.
I'll do it in a safe place so no one gets hurt. With all due respect, I can't think of anything more heinous and disturbing than this.
And you're up there for an hour and a half, like you said.
Whee!
What airplane is just chilling?
There's other planes up there.
There's other planes at all times. Do you think he knows every button on that command board?
Wee! I'm not gonna hurt anyone. Wee! And everyone praising him like he's a hero. I'm sorry, this rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah.
Talking about poor guy. No, he's a hijacker. Okay, he had mental health problems and all these things. That's very unfortunate and sad. That's not justification or an excuse to put thousands of people's lives in jeopardy.
Right.
Because you feel upset. And well, I'll just say, fuck it, I'll be in a safe place. He was a beautiful man. Rest in peace, Sky King. 18 likes. Am I missing something?
Why are we celebrating this? I don't know how you can say that because he didn't hurt anybody. Now we can celebrate. Now, what if he did though? What if he missed the island? What if he hit a whole village of people or a place where tons of people were around?
Who cares about that? Rest in peace, Sky King. The freest man of our generation.
No. Everybody at that airport needs to be keeping track of what their employees are doing. You said there was 5 hours where y'all didn't know what he was doing? What? Now granted, I've never worked a job at an airport, so I don't know how the system operates.
Rest in peace, Sky King. Call him Sky King from now on. He's a Sky King. I celebrate the day you passed every year since. Each year still brings a tear to my eye. Your words resonated with so many. You're a modern legend, immortalized in a meme. Rest in peace, Sky King. I'm sorry I had to end this.
Sky King. Did this guy just become a hero?
What if he had been Middle Eastern? Do you think everyone's gonna run and call him Sky King?
What if he was any other race but a white man? Any other race.
Sky King?
Sky King. He's
the worst, and you're a hijacker?
Y'all gave him a crown because he hijacked a plane and then crashed it. And now, what happens if he actually took this with somebody that there were people on the plane? If he was capable enough to take one plane by himself, who's to say he could have done this to another one?
Do you know how much planes cost?
I have no clue, but I know yachts and boats are a lot, so I would assume that a plane is way more than that.
Tens and tens, if not like hundreds of millions of dollars per plane.
And who's got to clean up the mess that you just did now? You
just crashed a $500 million plane. I mean, that's too high.
Multi-million-dollar plane.
You crashed a multi-million. Someone's got to pay. But you're a hero?
You would want to advise anybody that even has those deep, dark thoughts to find help. Not taking a plane to solve your problems.
Call me insensitive for saying this ain't the answer.
So tragic, yet so awesome at the same time. Fly high, Sky King.
Hijackers are awesome. As long as you don't intend on hurting someone, then yeah, hijack planes and shit.
Bro.
I remember that I lived on an island off Seattle. It was amazing and horribly sad. Amazing? What the fuck? This man was not interested in hurting anybody but himself. So now why are you hijacking a plane going in the middle of this fucking sky with hundreds of other planes? I have never had such a disconnect on a YouTube video.
Rest in peace, Sky King. Legend.
I can't be crazy for thinking that.
I think what he did was horribly wrong. I don't know how that's.
I feel like that was wrong on every single level imaginable. Not worthy of king. You know who the real Sky Kings are? Actual pilots. Who actually.
The ones that get people from point A to point B every single time safely.
And don't put anyone in danger.
Those are the kings.
Bro, this world getting twisted. And I do think men's mental health in today's society is a joke. Like people say,
right. People don't take it serious.
People say men's mental health matters. And then go and say, men ain't shit. In a TikTok.
Or like I've seen tweets where it's like, if a guy ever cried in front of me, I'd have to break up with him. It's like, damn. Like we think this is not the answer. This was not it.
All right, you had a bad day at work, so does that justify you slapping your mother? You don't know what he was going through. He was probably going through a lot. So is that justification for destroying millions of dollars worth of property and putting thousands of people's lives at risk?
It doesn't add up.
Like I just said, Middle Eastern people are heavily stereotyped. People start getting uncomfortable, and what if he was Middle Eastern? What if he was Indian? Would he be a Sky King? Or would he be, this is a terrorist attack? People would think like that. What if he was black? And get the fuck out of the sky.
The fact that he had all the access to pull that off is almost scary.
Yeah.
Because like people gotta fly to places. I don't want to have to now worry that people that actually work at the place that I'm paying my money to be safe by could risk my life.
An estranged worker on his last straw could take yo shit.
And I'm just trying to fly back to my hometown, but then all of a sudden some plane out of fucking nowhere just hits us. But you didn't see it coming. You didn't mean to hit the other one.
You could not have bad intentions. Like, let's say you were at your final straw and said, I'm gonna crash this car. That's how I'm gonna end it. Again, don't do that.
Yeah, please don't.
Now you're putting everyone on the road at risk. Come on, dude. It just seems very off-putting to me.
I've never heard of this story. Wow, this is amazing, yet also crazy. It is crazy. I don't think this is amazing.
Is it illegal to, like, delete yourself? Because then you're killing someone.
I remember I read a fact somewhere. There are certain places where it is. And I've heard people that have tried to overdose and they survived and they had to go to jail. Imagine that.
That's a crazy
Imagine you try to delete.
That's a crazy L.
And now you in jail like, bruh.
Fuck. I said, is it illegal to kill yourself? And listen, help is available. Suicide Crisis Hotline. Respect to Google.
Thank you, Google.
Thanks, Google. Well, in conclusion, I think men have it really hard. You're not allowed to cry as a man. You can't show weakness. If you do, you're a chump and a loser and no one's there to hear you. And girls don't want to hear about your problems. Please speak to somebody, speak to a fellow guy, even a stranger on the street.
Yeah, we'll put a link in the description.
We'll put the number here on the hotline.
If you're thinking, if you have these dark thoughts, please.
There was a quote, it doesn't end your suffering, it just passes it on to someone else.
Yep. Because all the people that knew you, had a connection or memory, they take the loss way more than you do because now you're gone, but they have to live there with that. We've all had bad days.
We've had terrible, I've had catastrophic things happen to me. I'm still here kicking and I can say confidently things do get better as time goes on. I'm happy to be here. Moral of the story, don't do none of this.
Please.
I'm about to drive places from now on because this is sketching me out.
I can't even go on an airplane anymore. See ya.
Peace.